Hello, we are proud to be testing the new AnimAlarm. It is a temperature protection for dogs in cars. What this system does is sends warning texts to alert you to the temperature in your vehicle. Sometimes it is unavoidable that you leave your dog in a car. It could be a cloudy day, no sun, nice and cool, so you decide just for 10 minutes I'm going to leave my dogs in the car with the windows down ever so slightly and pop into a shop, only to find on your 10 minutes return the dog is particularly hot, the dogs are panting and you need to get them out, get them some fresh air. What this device is a safety warning device. It will warn you when the temperature in that car is getting to a temperature that is just not suitable for any animal. It sends you a text to warn you of the current temperature of the vehicle. You can then return to your vehicle, get the dogs out, making sure that they're safe from harm. So, what we do is, first of all, we should turn the unit on by pressing the power button. Currently, there's a red light showing. This means that it isn't currently connected to the mobile network, and then it's going to search for a network to connect to. Okay, the red light's now flashing. That's telling you that it's now attempting to connect to a mobile network. We've currently got a pay-per-go SIM in there that obviously we can just keep topped up. You could obviously put a contract SIM in there if you're worried about your credit getting low and not receiving any email alerts. The connection time we were advised is 8 seconds. Obviously this is slightly longer than 8 seconds. But we're in particularly no rush. We'd rather wait for the unit to power up properly. There we go. Okay, so now we have a green LED light. This informs us that it has connected to the mobile network, which means that we can now send a text to the unit and the unit can now send us text alert messages. The temperature displayed, 20.5, 20.6 is the current temperature of this room. Now what this unit has is upper and lower preset limits. The lower limit is 0 degrees and the upper limit is 26 degrees centigrade. Now we can adjust these by pressing the spanner key like so. We have it preset at 24 because that's what we've been testing with. We can lower this by pressing the down arrow, or we can increase it by pressing the up arrow. I'm going to put it back to 24, and the lower limit we have it set for 2 degrees C, that's what we've been testing with, and we can increase it up. Obviously we can just leave that and it will set itself back down again. There is an eco button here. This helps save energy. We haven't really done much with that because all we wanted to do was really test the unit to make sure that it did what it said it was going to do. Now with this unit, obviously you have the unit. You can charge it up from a power supply. You can also charge it up from a laptop or PC with the USB cable, and you can also charge it via a cigarette lighter, which is obviously extremely handy indeed. What does this device do? What you would do is place the device anywhere where your animal is. Obviously it could be in a car, a horse box, perhaps in a chicken coop, boat, conservatory, caravan, motorhome. Anywhere where there's a danger, obviously increased temperature where your pet may be. Now what it does is it will send a text when it gets to your upper limit. Here it is on a very cheap mobile phone. Now we had it set at 24, so you can see that it went off at 24 degrees and it informed us that the temperature inside that vehicle had got to the upper limit. It also told us that the battery still had 65% left and the signal strength is 72%. Now obviously then what happened is we left it only for a few minutes and it then sent us another text at 25 degrees. And what this unit does is for every 1 degree increase above or below the limits that we set, it will send us a warning text temperature alert is what it told us. What it also does, here we are actually at 27 degrees. Obviously the upper limit is set at 26. That's what they regard as a safe temperature inside a car. It actually went up to 27 degrees. This was actually on a day when it was cloudy and there was a little bit of sunshine. So obviously that's a warning to everyone of how hot a car can actually get. We even had windows open slightly ajar. Obviously on hitting 27 degrees our dog was only in there for 2 minutes and we got him out straight away. Right. What it also does is it will tell you when it's dropped back below. I don't know if you can quite see that, but 23.9 degrees centigrade. We got a text to tell us that it dropped below our upper limit. So there you go, temperature status 23.9 degrees, battery 65 and signal 30%. We actually think this is a fantastic product, probably long overdue. It doesn't mean that you can leave your dogs in the car, it's safe to do so. All it means is that for those that occasionally do, perhaps people that are in flyball competitions, doing agility, it's an added safety device really, just to warn you of how quickly your car can heat up, and obviously in long periods we advise you not to leave your dog in a car. To turn off, it's very simple. Press and hold and off. Now, one thing you can do with the AnimAlarm, if obviously throughout the day you haven't received a text and you're a little bit worried about your dogs, you know, what is the current temperature in that vehicle, and you just wanted to find out, what you can do is you go to your mobile, go into text messages, type in the number of the AnimAlarm, place a character in the send message, and then all you would do is simply send a message to the AnimAlarm. There we go, message sent. Now what should happen, there we go, AnimAlarm says info. It's now received the text from my mobile device. It's now read that, and what it's going to do is send me a text back telling me the current information of the unit. So we know now that the temperature in the vehicle is 20.8, the battery is at 59% and the signal at 51%. So I'm quite happy that my animals in the vehicle are currently safe. As we said, the temperature we set it to is 24. That explains why at 20.8 we haven't received any texts. Obviously you can carry on sending texts to the AnimAlarm at any point, just to make sure that your animals are safe. Now, would we recommend this product? Absolutely. In fact, I think we're going to order one. This is a prototype, currently not available until the beginning of June. So what we're hoping to do is obviously purchase one of these units. We've obviously got dogs of our own. We do a lot of travelling. We have a caravan. We take our dogs everywhere we go, and we have seen this as being an essential part of a kit that we would take with us. You know, we do occasionally leave our dogs in the caravan, perhaps when we're going over to see a friend in their caravan. Caravans heat up as much as cars do, and at least with this we would have peace of mind that our dogs are safe. So there we go, the AnimAlarm, available beginning of June 2012.